morning everyone, and welcome to another episode of Boozman Outdoors. Today we are out at Lake Pleasant again. I'm kind of running the same route as last week, but I'm headed out to anchor at a spot last time that I was marking a lot of fish consistently. So I figured I'd troll on my way out there, might as well, not waste the time. Anchor up, and we're gonna drop some minnows down, some swim baits, some crankbaits maybe a jerk, some pop waters. We'll see where we're marking them. It's a beautiful morning. I got up about 5 o'clock or so. Well, set my alarm for 5, took me about 20 minutes to crawl out of bed. Headed out here, it is about 7 o'clock now. So we're going a little slower today because we got a little extra weight up front. My man DC is riding along today. We're not gonna go terribly far, probably maybe 3/4 a mile out. But wish me luck and hopefully we catch something, yeah? Focus. Boop. I poke you. I poke you. So I'm almost to the bay that I am trying to fish, where I was seeing a lot of different marks last week. I'll actually take a screenshot right here and I'll put that in the video. But anyways, there's a nice trench that runs through this little finger right here, and I was marking fish right along the bottom, right 30 foot down or so. And this is a nice deep area right here. It gets down to 140 foot or so at least. So this is the only shallow spot here, and it actually has some structure since we flooded. So there's not only is there the rock walls from the creek that runs through here, there's a lot of brush and things like that that grew over the summer, spring I should say. But hopefully we get DC a little snack, huh? What are you staring at? Get him a little snack, some fish. Have a little fry later. We'll be good. There's already a few right there. They're sitting down at like close to 70 though. I don't think I have any gear to get down there. Still 63 foot here. That's crazy. 60 foot here in this little valley. Where I grew up, the deepest part of my whole lake would be like 32 foot. That is neat. Oh, big trees and stuff down here. It's good debris. I think this is a good place probably to pull them up. I'm going to modify some lines, and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Alright, so I'm crawling back in this finger here. I got a worm drifting on this one here, and then I am running a wacky rig on my other line just to see what happens. And if you guys don't know what a wacky rig is, I used it at Bartlett and it was super successful. That was probably 2 weeks ago now. You guys are more than welcome to check that out. And we actually rented a pontoon for the weekend, stayed on it for 3 nights in a row, and we were just catching largemouth repetitively. Nothing like crazy big to brag about, but it was a lot of fun, and it was enough to eat. But it's kind of crazy how clear the water is. I'm sitting here staring at the bottom. If I saw fish, I'd be definitely casting right on their head. Bet money on that. But even at this, looking straight down on a fish, it is so hard to spot. Let's see if the polarized lens would help at all. It's nice, a lot of a lot of trees and things down in here, rocks and little pockets for them to hide in. That's kind of why I wanted to be back here. Honest to God, it's actually easier to see the bottom without the polarized lens. You're fine. Oh, big bass. Big bass. Just cruised right past me. Wow, that was pretty neat. Two of them. Hogs. Oh, damn. Oh, there he is right there. Wow, he's big. I lost my wacky rig there. I'm gonna have to try something else. Alright, so I'm back and I'm using a tiny little golden spinner that actually works really well for me for trout and things like that. And while I was tying it up, I saw 4 more schooled together cruising back up the way. So I'm gonna get myself back up in the position where I saw them, see if I can snag one of them. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a massive bass there, and he was just sitting there staring at my worm hanging off the side, like within inches. Always, he's right there still. Alright, well, they're not going for the whopper plopper. I did see him bullying some large fish down there that weren't bass. So I think I'm gonna throw on this white swim bait and see if I can get at least a reaction strike out of him. Because he doesn't seem hungry at all, he just seems a little territorial. Alright, so I'm heading out into the main lake to try to do a little bit of trolling again along the shores. See if maybe I pick up a striped bass or something along those lines. Because, honest to God, I've been beating these fish over the head for 3 hours now, at least. Or close to it. Haven't got a bite. They showed some interest in a few things I have, but I threw everything in my arsenal at them just to try to get even a reaction bite. And they're not having it. They're hiding in the shadows of my kayak as I drift along. They're just real docile right now, or dormant, whatever you want to call them. But we'll see if we find some hungry fish out there, hit a little deeper water. I invite you guys to come to this spot, see if you can find something that works. If you guys got any tips for me, drop a comment, let me know. It's an awesome spot, one of my favorite when the water's high. I mean, there's probably at least 20 different bass back there, and there was 2 that are real sizable. They might have been personal records for me if I caught one of them. But yeah, let's keep on moving, and got probably an hour or 2 left before the low pressure system comes in and starts getting 15-mile-per-hour consistent winds that I don't think I want to be dragging poor old DC through. He will get soaked up there. So yeah, let's go. You're gonna get wet, Bubbas. everyone, I'm headed back in. My battery is unfortunately dying, but I was able to be out here for almost 5 hours today. Got some awesome footage, saw lots of fish, and I'm gonna blame the weather and not me. The weather is too nice for them to bite. That's what it is today. But if you guys have any recommendations, or if you come out and you hit them real well, let me know, like I said before. And next week I'll try to be probably out here again, except I'm gonna try to do a little night fishing with a green light or something along those lines. I'll come out in the evening just before sundown, find a nice spot, tie off to, and see what happens then. So, anchovies as well. We'll be dropping anchovies with the green light. So, stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and thank you all again for watching Boozman Outdoors.